Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. So in this video, we're going to be doing chapter 9, verse 17. And here, Bhagwan Sri Krishna is continuing to talk about how he is this and that, and like he's glorifying himself, like not glorifying himself in a bad way, like obviously, but he's talking about how he is all of these things, many of these things. Before I get to that thing, I just wanted to share a little bit. I'm feeling like I am not. So I think we get into this state of mind sometimes where we beat ourselves up for something or the other, right? So right now I'm beating myself up. So I'm doing a lot of listening to lectures. I'm going to Bhagavad Gita classes. I'm attending either 2 or 3 classes. I'm attending 4 other study groups during the week, 2 Gita classes, sometimes 3, and during the weekends, and then 4 study groups during the week. And I'm listening to lectures all day long on chapter 3 of the Gita, and I'm doing all kinds of things. And yet I'm feeling like I'm not doing enough. I think a lot of us go through that. I think many of us feel like no matter what we're doing, no matter how much we're doing, we're not doing enough. And I'm feeling like that. I'm feeling like I'm studying, but I'm not able to assimilate enough to be able to bring value to you guys. I'm feeling I'm beating myself up because I'm like, I don't know if I'm just talking about the verse, and I'm not able to pull from all that knowledge that I'm learning from other places and share with you guys. And I know that my understanding of things is way deeper right now than it was even 6 months ago, right? Because I've been studying and I've been learning and I've been growing. So, but I'm still beating myself up that I'm not able to do as much as I want to be able to do. When I'm listening to lectures, I'm feeling like I'm learning stuff, but I'm not writing them down and I'm not assimilating them. So I feel like I need to listen to them many times in order to be able to write down the points and in order to be able to assimilate it and in order to be able to share all of that with you. And okay. So the point that I'm trying to make is that um, yes, I mean, in some situations, I would be able to assimilate better and I would be able to share better and I would be able to do that. And right now, maybe I'm not able to do that for whatever reason. And maybe a few weeks ago, I was able to do that more. And those are ups and down phases in life. That's fine. That's good. That's normal. The most important thing is to keep showing up no matter what. It's to keep studying, the consistency. So the one of the classes that I attended yesterday, they were talking about there is a tug of war in our heads, right? We want to, so there are 2 aspects. There is abhilash and there is anartha. So abhilash is all the mode of goodness qualities like humility and tolerance and compassion, that kind of stuff. And the anarthas would be, all of the, so these are all satoguna qualities, and then there is tamoguna and rajoguna qualities, which are passion, anger, which may be passion or ignorance, lethargy, sleep, which is mode of ignorance, greed, which is can be passion or mode of passion or mode of ignorance. So there we had this list that we went through, and we figured out that everything that's in mode of passion and mode of ignorance is anarthas. Everything that's in mode of goodness is uh, good qualities that we want. Abhilash, he called them. So Abhilash versus anarthas. So anyone who has a desire for the mode of goodness, that Krishna recognizes that. So when we have this tug of war inside us, like, I want this material thing so much, I want this money, I want this, on one hand, all of the desires, material desires that we have, and this other tug of war, this other side that's saying, no, I don't want all of this, I want only Krishna. So what they were saying is that Krishna really appreciates this tug of war. He really cares a lot about this tug of war because it means that we're trying. It shows to him that we're trying, that we're working through it. We're not just letting ourselves have this material desire or whatever. We're saying, no, I want to pull myself back. And when we pray to Krishna, we're saying, Krishna, please help me attain it. Then he will help. And he will help slowly but surely. He will help when he feels that we're ready, in that process. But he will help. So yesterday's class, the class that I attended yesterday, was incredible. It is going into so much depth. It was the first time I attended it. They've already had 16 classes there. And it's going into Madhurya Kadambini, which is written by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, who was in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time. It is so beautiful. I did not know that this class was happening. I just found out and I immediately went, and it feels like it's life changing. It's just, I love this kind of stuff. I thrive on this kind of depth. I thrive on this kind of understanding and learning. So, yeah, so I'll be sharing things like that. So, like right now, I shared this with you, but then I'm feeling like I should be sharing a lot more because I learned a lot more. But there was so much. It was a 2-hour class, and it just completely seems like it went over my head. So difficult to remember all of this stuff, and there's so much that I'm absorbing, but it feels very difficult to remember. And like, how do I remember, and how do so I need to write notes, and I know I can improve, and I know I will improve on these processes, and maybe I will try to figure out what is one thing from this class that I can take away that I can share with you guys. So every time I attend something, maybe I can just focus on that one thing. Even if I don't write notes, I can just try to remember one thing, or I can write notes as I'm listening if something really strikes out. So basically I'll improve my processes so that I'll be able to share more with you. But what I'm trying to say is that it's okay wherever we are, whatever we're doing, as long as we're continuing to show up. My commitment has been to study one verse of Gita every day, right? I'm still catching up. I'm just, I think tomorrow will be the last day. I need to do 2. After that, I can do 1 video a day and I'll be caught up. I'm not sure yet whether I'll continue to do 2 videos a day because I'm liking that cadence, but it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that the commitment that I made is this, and I am showing up for it every day, and that's what matters. What Krishna loves, what Krishna craves is that attempt, right? It's that sincerity. So, okay, and another thing that I've learned is when we are doing when before we make a commitment. So okay, so in this class there was this girl who was saying I can't give up meat, so she was having a tough time coming to classes because she feels guilty because she's not giving up meat. So my response to that, and this is how I work, maybe some people don't work like that, but the way I work is I don't make decisions like that. I don't force myself to make decisions like that. It just clicks. Things click for me, right? I got to the 4 regulative principles before I discovered ISKCON, before I came to ISKCON, but things clicked. Every single time they were happening, they clicked. I did not have to force myself to do things like that. So that is what I'm saying is that before you make a commitment, let it come from your heart. When things click means they're coming from your heart. It's like, I want to do this now, no matter what, I want to do this. So let it come from your heart, and then be disciplined about it. That's how I function. Like once things click, I've made a decision that I'm doing at least 1 round of chanting Mahamantra every single day for the rest of my life. It doesn't sound like a lot compared to 16 that people do, but still, this is a big commitment. 7 minutes of my time every day, and then I'm doing more, but I'm doing more when I feel like it. But the commitment is that 1 round. So but it clicked for me. I did not, everybody around here is saying you need to do 16 rounds, you need to build up to that, you need to start, you need to do. It took me 1.5 years, 2 years to even get to the place where it clicked for me for 1 round. And I did not force myself to do that, but now it's clicked. Now it's like, no matter what, I'm going to do this because I believe in the benefit of it, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the Shikshashtakam has said that you will have Anandambudhi Vardhanam, you'll have an increasing or ever expanding ocean of bliss. So I want that, right? And then Anand Vrindavan Prabhu in another lecture said that when we're older, we may not be able to we may not be able to do other services. They might be difficult for us, right? Cooking or whatever, because we might not be in physical health to be able to do that. So he said, develop the taste for chanting now, right now, so that then you're able to chant when you're older. Even if you're not able to do other services, you'll still be able to chant. So work on developing the taste for it right now. So that was step 2. And then step 3 was this Mataji who I was talking to, and she said she was chanting 16 rounds every day for 20 years, and then she developed the taste for it. So it was like, okay, it doesn't have to be immediate. She gave me a lot of space, basically. That I don't have to have results right now. Just keep doing, keep practicing. So that was when it clicked, and I was like, okay, I'm doing this 1 round. So let yourself make the commitment from your heart, from when it clicks. This is my belief. I'm sure other people have other ways of functioning, but at least this is my belief. And then once you've made the commitment, then you need to kick in discipline. Then discipline needs to kick in, and then you need to just do whatever it takes, no matter what, you know. So yeah, okay. So I did end up sharing a lot this video. I was feeling like I have nothing to share. What do I talk about? There is I mean, I just do the verse and it seems so dry, and there's nothing else to share with you, but I ended up sharing with you. But yeah, that's the thing. You keep showing up no matter what, however low you're feeling about yourself. Many times, first of all, it's not true, right? Many times I'm doing so much, but I'm like, I'm not doing enough. I know I'm like, I know I can do better. I know I can do more. And this, everybody feels that. Everybody feels that they're not doing enough. I've seen people who are doing a million times more than me. They're waking up at 4:35. They're doing 16 rounds of chanting every day, 2 hours. They're doing 1 hour of yoga, and they're cooking for their entire families, and they're going to work, and then they're coming home and driving around their daughters, and they're doing service 3 times a week, and they're attending classes. It's just like so much, and I'm like, how do you do it? And then they're like, I'm not doing enough. I'm like, wow. Seriously. Yeah, compared to you, I'm nothing. I'm absolutely nothing. But yeah, everybody feels that they're so, but don't beat yourself up for it. Whatever you're doing is good. You know, that's self-love, it's self-acceptance. Krishna is accepting you, whatever you're doing, and just keep going on that path. Just don't stop, basically. Just keep consistent, keep going on that path, whatever it is. Even if you're chanting one time a day, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Even one time, that's it. It takes what, 5 seconds? Even if you're doing 5 seconds a day, that's it. Or 5 seconds in 1 week, even, that's it. That's okay. Just do it, consistently do it. But pick something that you feel that you can actually do. Okay. Okay, so let's sing the verse together. पितामहस्य जगतो माता धाता पितामहः वेद्यं पवित्रमोङ्कार ऋक्साम यजुरेव च. Okay, so this one's also very easy to understand from there. It's Pita. I am a Pita. I am a Pita of the world, Jagat. I am a Mata. I am a Dhata. I am the supporter, and I am the grandfather. Pitamaha is grandfather. And Vedyam, Ved. I am the whatever is to be known. Pavitram, whatever purifies. I am the syllable Om. I am the Rig Ved. I am the Yajur Ved. I am the Sam Ved. Yeah, so I'm all of these. So I'm the father of this universe, the mother, the supporter, the grandfather. I'm the object of knowledge, the purifier, and the syllable Om. I'm also the Rig Ved, Samved, and Yajurved. So the entire cosmic manifestation, moving and unmoving, are manifested by different activities of Krishna's energy. Everything is under the material energy of which is the Prakriti, and some of them are father, mother, grandfather. So his translation is different from Swami Sarvapriyananda's translation. Dhata means creator, he's saying. There, Dhata means sustainer. So any living entity being a part and parcel of Krishna is Krishna. All Vedas aim towards only Krishna. So it is all Krishna. The Om mantra is a transcendental sound. It's also Krishna. So that's what he's saying here. I understood this. This seemed to make more sense to me. So Krishna gives a glimpse of the various. So Kratu means, okay. Yeah, here. So creation emanates from God, hence he is the Pita. Before creation, he holds this part, it seems clearer. He holds the unmanifested material energy in his womb before creation. We've seen that in the last few verses. All of the material manifestation is in his womb, and then he breathes out or in universes when he wills it. So because he holds it in his womb, he's also the Mata. He maintains the universe and nourishes, therefore he's the Dhata. He is the father of Brahma, who is the creator, hence he is the grandfather. So it's yeah. And the Vedas have come from God. God manifested the Vedas by his breath, and therefore he is the Vedas. He states this truth dramatically by saying he is the Vedas. So yeah, that is the verse. We will basically, God is everything. I think that's what he's trying to say. I'm everything. So Yeah. Okay, so we'll do chapter 9, verse 18 in the next video. Wish you a day filled with lots of spiritual growth. Radhe Radhe.